Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
The All-Star game
It
was
wasn't.
really tough to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. To make it more entertaining, I think the only thing you can do is like leave some sort of incentive for the players, like I don't know, extra money, even though they're already making a bunch, or like positioning, in the playoffs, like for East and West. I think that's the only way you can make it entertaining. You
Like
know,
I was thinking that they should kind of do what they do with the MLB All-Star game, where like the winner of the National League versus the American League, they get home field advantage in the playoffs, which
yeah,
I think
I think
should
that
do.
probably could work. Yeah,
If they don't do that, they should do USA versus the world, because at this point there's a lot of world talent in the NBA that is
yeah,
I
that's
I
true.
consider a lot
That's
better
true.
than like some of the US talent. And honestly, pride of the like country, like I feel like the US national league, like the national team would, or the players that they select for that would actually come and step up. And I also feel like
I
the
mean, but
international.
that would be like what they usually do, because they do. I think they did do the U.S. like versus the world, and like
Yeah,
on the
but they do
world
that
side, you
for
have
like.
like Giannis, Jokic. I think Joel Embiid is French, if I'm not mistaken, and then you could have like
That makes sense.
Luca, yeah, and
Yeah,
Shai because he's
Shea
Canadian.
because he's Canadian. And then
Yeah,
in the on the American side, you have KD, Steph, Curry,
on
Dame, LeBron. Like
whole bunch of players.
that would be a feasible and watchable, I think, game.
If
I
it
think they
was if it
should
was actually
attempt that
competitive
next year.
though, but
I think it could be competitive. I think that
but
would
why?
actually be more
What would
competitive.
make it competitive?
The fact that it's country like the United States, like you don't think these guys would show up for their country against international players on their on US soil? If they don't even do it for like for that, then I don't think these
They don't
guys.
do it for the All-Star game, like just regular. But I think the only way you
Yeah, because
could
the All Star game is
make it
just
more
the All Star game.
competitive is like give them that incentive, like, oh, if you win, you get better positioning in the playoffs. So
I saw a graphic where it showed the amount of fouls called in the All Star game, I believe in '94, in 2004, and then 2014, and then now. And I think in like the '94 All Star game, they called like 60 something fouls during the game.
yeah,
And this past All Star game, they only called like three fouls. It's fucking ridiculous. That's not competitive.
yeah, yeah, I
It's not
don't call
competitive
anything.
at all. Like either that or
It used
what.
to be entertaining, like it used to be.
It used to be great, bro. Like I
Yeah.
remember a couple All-Star games growing up, they were still competitive. And
Like
then
even with
like the
like
last
football.
15, 20, like the last 15 years, it's kind of gone down.
Yeah, even with football though, like football used to be like a real game. Like you would see people get hit,
I
and then
remember
now it's just flag. Like like.
like even dude, like growing up, like the NFL also like the NFL like a Pro Bowl or whatever, it was a real game. It was actually watchable. I think a couple players got injured a couple times, and that's when they like really bad injuries, and that's why they stopped players
Yeah.
started taking it easier. Because
Like,
honestly, I
I
don't even.
understand football. I understand football because it's football. Like, that's like car crashes, but
Yeah, but honestly, I don't even think what's it called? Um, but I don't even think incentivizing the NBA All-Star game, putting player like paying the
no, no,
guys.
no, yeah,
No,
that
because
I
they
think
already
that would definitely work. If
nah,
you
because they already get paid like an extra
oh,
either 500,000 or $1 million
oh no, no,
for the
no, not
All-Star
that. I'm
game.
talking about like if you give them positioning for like West and East in playoffs. Oh yeah, they're definitely playing for that. There's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
way they
yeah, like home field advantage or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
What was the other thing I thought that they should do? Um, oh, I also thought they should reduce some of the all-star spots. So rather than having 24, you reduce it down to 16 and 8 all-stars from each side. Make it more competitive.
That is crazy. 8 is crazy. I was gonna say
8 on each
I,
side. So it's
I've heard
right
I've
now they
heard
do
they should
24.
I've heard they should increase it to at least like 28.
Nah, that's fucking ridiculous. They should decrease it to 20 to 16, because then it's more competitive for guys to actually want, like, it's more competitive. Why would they like I think like
Six
if you're
is
an all-star, it should be the best of the best, the elite of the elite.
Yeah, but
Um
I think 12 and 12 is pretty good. Pretty good.
Are there 12 and 12 All Stars on both sides? Because I think it's closer to 8 and 8.
No. There's definitely 12
I
All-Stars.
think
Like,
on
All-Star.
I think
Yeah, I know.
there's 16 legit superstars in my opinion. And
Yeah,
like
that's
we can go
superstars. We're talking about All-Stars. There's a
okay,
difference.
superstar all-stars. There's only 16 in my opinion that should be considered top of the line all-star
No,
in this
because we
league.
could go over the list and I could give you, I could tell you that there were definitely some players like De'Aaron Fox should have been an all-star. Sabonis should have
Well,
been an all-star.
well, now that we're
There were
actually
other players that
transitioning
were
into the
playing.
NBA for one of the video or for one of the episodes that we're gonna do, we're gonna break down our lists of NBA all like who we think are all stars or top talent in the NBA because that's actually something I'm very curious in seeing on who you got and who I got. Um, but yeah, hopefully they find a way to make it more entertaining. I literally watched the last 5 minutes of the game or whatever.
I
But
did.
I saw some of the beginning and then I saw the last 5 minutes and then I was just seeing how they were just shooting and literally they were just chucking the ball down the court and it was no defense. It was unwatchable and I just wanted to turn off the game. Like I just wanted to turn it off at that point. Um, yeah, no, that was
I have more competitive games at 24, you know what I'm saying? Like down at
I
the
had
gym.
more competitive games playing half fucking court.
Exactly.
They play harder in the summer than they
Yeah,
do
it's
in the
crazy.
All-Star game.
It's crazy.
But good for Damian Lillard. Good for Dame. He won the MVP. He won the 3-point contest. First year in the East. Deserves all the praise. Deserves all the credit.